The knight stuck in his armor. Once upon a time, in a gloomy medieval kingdom, there lived a young man named Sir Bertan. His courage was legendary, but only in his own words. To everyone else, Bertan was a walking disaster. One day the king announced a great tournament. Of course, Bertan wanted to join, but his greatest enemy was not dragons or rival knights. It was his own armor. He had worn the same suit for years, and as his belly grew bigger, he could no longer take it off. When the day of the tournament arrived, Bertan stepped into the arena. The crowd cheered, "Sir Bertan! Sir Bertan!" Proudly he lifted his sword, but it was so heavy that it flew from his hand and knocked the king's crown off. Silence fell. A villager whispered, "That's not a knight, that's a catastrophe." His opponent, a mighty knight, rushed forward. Bertan charged too, but his foot got stuck in the mud. He was shoved, fell flat on his face, and couldn't get up again. His armor was so tight that he wriggled on the ground like an overturned turtle. At first the people were shocked. Then they laughed so hard that tears rolled down their cheeks. Yet the tragedy was real. Bertan was completely stuck. For 3 days he remained in the village square. Peasants threw food at him, children climbed onto his back, and only after blacksmiths worked for hours was he finally freed. The king looked at him and said, "You may not have defeated your enemy, but you've made the people laugh. That is also a gift. From now on you shall be known as the Royal Jester Knight." And so Sir Bertan was remembered not as a hero, but as a tragic comedian of the Middle Ages.